I may be dressed like this every day. Just pretend I clicked my heels. I actually am a retired baddie, but I went and had 3 kids. Ivy, tell him, am I actually a baddie? No, baddie means good. Baddie means like when I get dressed up, I'm popping. Am I a baddie? Okay, well, don't listen to her.
You know what's funny? Modern women still talk like they are in a Disney movie. They date like they are in a Netflix crime doc. Every girl's a queen. Every girl's a goddess. Every girl's wifey material. Meanwhile, her love life looks like a deleted episode of Jailhouse Romance. They keep saying, I just want a good man. Do you? Because the receipts are wild. A good man apparently means a guy with a court date, a burner phone, and an ankle monitor. The nice dude with a job, a car, and a clean record is now the boring NPC. The real main character is the guy who can't leave his unit without a guard. Take London. HMP Wentworth. You've got a 30-year-old officer, a married mother of 2, trusted with keys and authority, walking into a prisoner's cell in full uniform to have sex while another inmate films it. That's not a rumour, that's in the sentencing remarks. The clip lasted almost 5 minutes and got passed around like a meme. 5 minutes, she speed ran, losing her career, her reputation, and her freedom in less time than it takes to preheat an oven. Staff recognised her off the video. Imagine being her colleague, watching that on your phone like, hang on, isn't that the lady from induction training? The footage spreads. She gets arrested at Heathrow after trying to fly to Madrid. And she literally phones the prison like, yeah, I'm not coming back. My husband will return my gear. Girl, that's not romance. That's a side quest in very stupid video game. The judge lays it out in court. She abused her position, went into his cell, had sex, knew another prisoner was filming, and ended up with 15 months in prison herself for misconduct in public office. She went from locking doors to hearing them slam behind her. This is Beauty and the Beast, but at the end, Beauty loses her job, her husband, and joins the Beast on the inside. And then everyone wonders why men are checking out. You are telling young guys, be respectful, be stable, be honest. While headlines show women risking their entire lives to hook up with the guy they are supposed to be guarding. The message men are getting is don't bother being the nice guy. She'd rather smuggle a phone to the Beast. It's not just one case, either. In New South Wales, South Coast Correctional Centre, you had a 38-year-old guard getting done over an intimate relationship with Nomad's bikie boss Justin Bell. CCTV catches them going into a storeroom, embracing, kissing, having these little romantic meetups while he's locked up on violent firearm charges. The magistrate literally called it appalling behaviour, a serious breach of trust that risked safety and discipline in the prison. Translation: the prison hired you to keep the bikies under control, and you went full fangirl instead. She avoided jail and walked with community service and a good behaviour bond. But the pattern is the same. Real stable life? Gone. Career? Gone. All for the thrill of being the one for a guy in max security. Meanwhile, regular dudes outside can't even get a text back because they are too safe and don't give butterflies. Then there's the younger ones. At HMP 5 Wells in England, another officer got herself a full-blown prison situationship. She starts messaging an inmate, sends nearly 3,000 messages, smuggles him cannabis and mobile phones, and then because the universe loves content, films sexual acts with him while still in her uniform. Videos end up on Snapchat. Of course they do. Modern love doesn't count unless it's on someone's story. The judge spelled it out. By mid-November, the relationship became sexual. They had intercourse in the jail. She passed him information about a suspected snitch and what the prison knew. And she effectively helped him run drama from the inside. She got 3 years in prison for it. So she joined him. That's soulmate commitment. Till parole do us part. This is the comedy and tragedy of the modern female. Standards. Online, it's all, I know my worth. I'm the prize. I only want high-value men. In reality, some are throwing away jobs, families, and freedom for men who literally cannot leave the building without permission. Hypergamy went from date a man with status to date a man with a sentencing date. Meanwhile, average guys get told they are not enough, not tall enough, not rich enough, not exciting enough. But you have to compete with a criminal record now. You thought a good job and a car would impress her? Cute. Some of these women are out here comparing you to a guy who runs a contraband empire from a shared cell. And the funniest part is the hypocrisy. The same woman who risked everything for a thug will still get on TikTok and say, men aren't serious anymore. No one values commitment. You had maximum commitment. You committed a crime. You committed to visiting hours. You committed to a man whose idea of taking you out is walking you to the vending machine under CCTV. So when you hear modern women just want a good guy, understand what good now means. Not responsible, not honest, not reliable. Good means I feel a rush. My friends will be shocked, and there's a dramatic story attached. That story ends with her in a dock getting sentenced because she turned guard duty into Girls Gone Wild, Cell Block Edition. That's just season finale energy. That's the modern Beauty and the Beast reboot. Beauty isn't saving the Beast. She's sneaking into his cell, getting filmed, going viral, then joining him behind bars. And normal men on the outside are looking at this like, yeah, I'll stick to my weights and my PlayStation, thanks. Use this chunk as one of your main chapters. Before it, rant about I'm the prize, and dating apps after it pivot into OnlyFans. Boss babe, delusion, and why regular men are checking out. Delivered at your natural pace with tensions. You've made it this far into the rant, so if you're still here, you're either laughing, offended, or quietly reevaluating your last 3 situationships? Good. That means it worked. If you enjoyed this, hit like so the algorithm knows you are not a complete NPC. Subscribe so you don't miss the next time I roast modern dating into oblivion. And drop a comment with the wildest story you've seen. Bonus points if it involves a prison guard and a rehabilitated bad boy. Share this with a friend who keeps saying, I'm the prize, but dates walking red flags. And with a bloke who needs to be reminded he's not crazy for checking out of the circus. Turn the bell on, stay tuned, and remember, in a world full of beauties chasing beasts, be the guy building his own castle instead of begging to get let into theirs.